We've got Bob Van Dillen out there, and I'd love to talk to him about this because this is something that we chatted about yesterday, about that 850 low. Bob, I know you can hear me. It is setting up exactly as you expected it. Textbook. Look at your camera right now. Just incredible.
I know. And you know what? This actually loosened up just a bit. So we're on the leading edge of that real big belt that's essentially in the northeastern quadrant of the 850 low you're talking about. So that's, like you were said, it's where all the forcing is. You get it up there, you force that wind up, and it condenses out nicely as nice snowflakes. And that's what we're getting. But yeah, you're right. We've already seen, and you pointed out before, 4.5 inches of snow just west of downtown Charlotte. And I can attest that the snow has not edged up at all. And we're looking at more snowfall totals that could probably approach over a half a foot in the next couple of hours. So it's been snowing heavily, Jane, off and on now for about 4 hours. I think we'll have another, 3-4 hours to go of the heavy, steady banding right around the Piedmont of North Carolina, all the way back down and towards the upstate of South Carolina. But the entire states, both of them, Carolinas, winter storm warnings, which is pretty amazing. But with the fun snow comes the delays. And looking at CLT, Charlotte Douglas International Airport, over 700 cancellations right now. Destination origin, if you're going to Charlotte, you're coming from Charlotte, it's not great. You're talking about over 50% of these flights have been canceled for obvious reasons. They're trying to keep up with the snow, and it's not very easy to do when we have snowfall rates that are over an inch an hour at times, and that's going to carry right on through the rest of the afternoon. Now, another casualty is the NBA game. Hornets were playing the Spurs, supposed to go off at about 3 o'clock this afternoon. They bumped it up, Jane, to beat the snow at noon, so that game just started. Still some people mulling about, but they didn't beat the snow. The snow, in fact, is coming down, and it looks like when you're looking at the radar picture with me, it's about to pivot in here and be gade time once again with that poor visibility. Another thing, Jane, the wind has started to pick up just a touch, so the wind chill values have been waffling around 15 to 9. They're going to remain in the low teens to single digits for the rest of the afternoon and then bottom out from there once that sun goes down later on this evening.
The dangerous cold settling in, man. I mean, that's a story for so many millions of people. But then when you factor in the fact that we've got such fresh snow on the ground, and it's a powdery snow, I wanted to ask you, Bob, what is the consistency of the snow out there today? Is it fine and fluffy?
I was saying before. Yeah, it's like, you could just blow it up like that. I was saying that before. If I was going to send my son out to shovel this driveway, 50 cents. That's all I give him, because it's so easy. It's light. You just push it, or you can just kick it with your feet. But it's piling up. Those snow liquid ratios are big time. Remember, we were talking about this yesterday, Jane. 15 to 20 inches. That's coming true. Even if we squeak out like 0.35 of an inch or so, that's still going over 8 inches worth of snowfall with that liquid equivalent of less than a half an inch. So, yeah, we're going to see a good dumping right here. I think we're positioned ourselves in Charlotte just right, and then eventually it slides out, and then Mike Seidel is going to get hammered across eastern North Carolina. Can't wait to see that. And, of course, Haley Meyer up there in Greenville, North Carolina. She should get blasted late this afternoon through the evening hours as well. So, Fox Weather, we've got you covered, Jane.
We do. We're monitoring the B word, blizzard, to see if that comes to fruition as we go through tonight. Bob Van Dillen in Charlotte, North Carolina, thanks for the update. We'll be checking back in with you in just a bit.